Welcome to another absolutely amazing GCN Tech unboxing. This week we have such an awesome prize. I'm really excited. I really want a Wii. No, not that kind of Wii, but a wireless electronic FSA K-Force WE Groupset. How awesome is that? And being a GCN Tech unboxing, that means there's a chance to win. One very lucky viewer will win a brand new complete group set. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the little bell icon. That's really important, as it will give you a notification every time we upload a video like this where there's a chance to win an awesome prize. Now, I think it's about time we cracked on and opened the boxes. It's quite a lot of boxes for this one. Ooh. Look at that. And we've got loads of boxes. It's like Christmas. I've got all the bits out of their boxes so I can show you. I'm really excited. I just feel like a kid in a sweet shop at the moment. I'm gonna go through all the bits and show them to you, then go into a bit more detail. So first up, we've got the rear mech. There we go, very nice and neat. The new front mech. We've also got the shifters, front and rear. Well, or left and right, but one's front and one's rear for the shifting. Nice design with sort of carbon fiber levers on there. FSA have got some new dual pivot brakes that come with the group set as well. They're very tidy looking. Also got the cassette, chain. These bits here, this is the battery. It's like a cigar-shaped battery that can go in your seat post or your down tube, and also the charging kit for that. And we have also the chain set here, which is in this box, which has got nice carbon fiber crank arms and aluminium chain rings. There's also a load of bits in the boxes like brake cables and stuff like that that's hidden underneath, but you'll have to take my word for it. It is there, I've checked. WE actually stands for wireless electronic, because that is how this group set works. It's both wireless and electronic, but it's not fully wireless. Now there's a good reason for that. The rear derailleur and the front derailleur are actually attached via a cable, and then they run off the same battery, this cigar-shaped unit here. And in doing that, they can have a much greater battery life than if they had their own individual batteries attached to both of them. And it's really impressive actually. According to FSA, just a 2-hour charge will give you over 4,000 kilometers of range, which is loads. The front derailleur is the brains of the system, and it communicates wirelessly via an ANT+ sensor to the shifters, which contain their own separate coin cell batteries. Now, what's really nice here is that FSA has actually integrated the junction box that you get on other electronic group sets into the front mech. And this creates a really nice, neat design solution, but it also is good for ergonomics because it's easily accessible. And this is where you charge the group set, and you can also turn it on and off. And there's these little LEDs on the top as well. The advantage of having the front derailleur wireless to the shifters means that you don't have to worry about any cable routing in that sort of rather awkward area of your bike. But why do you need an on-off switch? Well, there's nothing more annoying than your battery dying mid-ride. And by having an on-off switch, you can isolate the battery and cut it out when not in use, meaning that it should last longer. Now, this is especially important when traveling with your bike, because other electronic group sets use motion sensors, and this can mean that when in transit, your battery can drain. And, well, the LEDs are really handy as well, because they give you a good indication that's very clear as to your battery level. So when you've got loads of juice, it's blue, it then turns to green, and then finally to red, at which point it's telling you that you need to recharge. The whole group set has a really attractive two-tone design aesthetic, and it makes good use on all the components of this rather bling unidirectional carbon fiber. But I want to draw your attention to the rear mech, because it's a bit different from traditional designs that employ a parallelogram. Instead, what you have is this single arm here, and inside is a sort of mini gearbox with some little cogs that turn and are able to move the Mech in and out. Let's take a closer look at the shifters. FSA has spent loads of time and research perfecting the shape of these shifters, and it really shows. The ergonomics are spot on. It feels great in your hand. You can see the shape is just really small and unobtrusive. There's also 2 different lever lengths and 3 different lever positions. And this is really good for people with different shaped hands. We don't all have the same size or shape hands. And it's also good if you've got small hands. Emma is gonna love these. You change gear by pressing this rocker switch on the side of the shifter. It's really intuitive and easy. The left-hand shifter does the front shifting and the right-hand shifter does the rear shifting. But there's an app and Bluetooth connectivity, which means you can completely customize and adjust the shifting as you like. FSA is well known for its chain sets, and the expertise in that area is showcased here with the WE. So you've got this really, really stealthy and tidy looking chain set with unidirectional carbon crank arms, which are, I mean, there's just nothing to that. It's just ridiculously light. You've also got the 7075 aluminium chain rings in this 4-bolt design that slot on there, and they're available in different sizes, so you can get different length crank arms in pretty much all the sizes you'd want, and also the 53, 39 and 50, 34 chain ring options as well. Here we've got the 52, 36. FSA offers 3 different cassettes. There's an 1125, an 1128, which we have here, and an 1132 option. All 3 of them are 11 speed, and the individual sprockets vary from being titanium or heat-treated carbon steel. And, well, I just think it looks really smart. I actually like how the 2-tone aesthetic that's in the rest of the components is actually present on the cassette. That's really cool. How much does it all weigh, I hear you ask? Well, for the complete group set that we have here, everything, cables, the whole lot, it weighs, according to FSA, just 2,090 grams, which is seriously light and right up there with the likes of Dura Di2 and eTap. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. How do I win the WE group set? Well, that's really easy. All you've got to do is click on the link in the description below, and that will take you to our giveaways page. Follow the instructions and you'll be in with a chance to win. It's completely free to enter, so, well, you've got no excuse not to. Then if you want, you can go over to the GCN shop. We've got all manner of goodies, including these limited edition Spanish themed t-shirts. Once they're gone, they're gone. And if you're looking for another video to watch, why not check out Dan's video where he actually rides the WE group set so you can see it in action. Right, see you later.